Check, check.
Yup. It's good.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Excellent.
Let's hope the people out there is also listening to us clearly. Yup. So yeah, we want to give you a welcome to the Dvtv. This is the 4th session. We're streaming live from Delicious Vinyl headquarters. Oh, wait. Okay, no, the track's not over. Here we go. This is so nice. And well, we have a very, very, very special guest directly from, well, he's originally from Detroit. House Shoes. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, yeah, you're about to release your debut album, Let It Go, right?
Yes, June 19th.
So
Week
people,
of Tuesday.
yeah, you have to stay tuned and get it because it's dope.
Let you hear a little something. Stay tuned.
So are you gonna be dropping some exclusive stuff for us and for the viewers?
I mean, exclusive in that the record's not out yet. We're just gonna stick to the record, let y'all hear some things. You're gonna love it. You're gonna go buy it. Pretty much.
They're gonna want to go buy it right now, but it's not out.
You have to wait.
They can pre-order it though,
yeah,
right?
you can definitely pre-order. Undergroundhiphop.com and iTunes. It's up there. Put your money on the table.
Do it, because it's worth it, right?
It's very much worth it.
So, and before you start playing the album, can you tell us why Let It Go?
Let it go, let it go. I don't make a million beats, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting on stacks and stacks. It's real personal to me. I only probably work and create a couple months out the year, and when I create, it's for me. I make music that I like. I'm not worried about what anybody else wants to hear. I'm just concerned about myself. Because I have a pretty immaculate taste in music, so if I can impress myself, I feel that everybody else will be impressed. So, with that being said, I keep it real close. You know what I'm saying? It's time to just finally let it go and let it do what it does, you know?
And you think this is like the perfect timing to just let it go?
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's right on time. It definitely, to some, might, you know, I've been talking about making an album for a long time, but I don't think it would have come out any better if it would have came any sooner. You know what I'm saying? The stars aligned, and in my opinion, I made a pretty classic hip-hop record, you know?
Nice. And how long have you been working on it, actually?
I mean, from the inception of the idea to turning the record into the label, it was about 5 months. I started working on it in like October last year. But I didn't create all the music, you know, I'm sitting on 20 years worth of beats. So I pretty much just picked all my favorite joints. I sequenced the album on the instrumental side first, you know, just kind of put all the music together to make sure it had the proper flow and structure to it. And then I went and kind of filled in the blanks with all the artists that I have personal relationships with that I respect, you know?
Yeah, and can you mention some of the artists that collaborated with you, worked on this album, like featurings?
From Detroit, we got Mo Dirty, Marv One, Black Milk, Guilty Simpson, Quelle, Self Says, Will Sessions. From LA, you got Charlie Tuna, Alchemist, Oh No, Koss, Fat Albert Einstein, to name a few. You know, got Black Spade from St. Louis. You know, just keeping it in the family. You know what I'm saying?
You have some Danny Brown there, right?
Yeah, we do have Danny Brown on there as well. We got a little fuzzy on the needle. Get that on there. A little dusty. Flip it over.
You want to flip it, or we want to
just
play
stack
this
it
one?
old school like a jukebox. Bang.
Let's see.
There we go.
So whenever you're ready, we can start listening to Let It Go. Just let it go.
Let's run through the first few
Are you guys
tracks.
ready? You better stream right now. You better get on this. You won't want to miss it.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Here we go.
Let's see. There you go.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. House shoes, my dude. Bet, alright, let's go. About to air it all out. Crack the back window. Burn a little medical. Chifredo to the end, bro. We intend though to let it go, let it go. Let it go. Let it bang fast. Let it bang slow. Crack the back window. Let the wind blow. From Detroit to your metro, we push the petrol. Let it go, let it go.
You're listening to Shafiq.
Some die real fast.
Sarah
some
Creative
die real
Partners.
slow. All the way to China,
Little
to
introduction.
the Carolinas. Domestic or foreign, you know where to find us. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it bang fast, let it bang slow. Out your dashboard, through your back window. Let the wind blow. Let it go, let it go. 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 Let it go.
Detroit's Motown empire again kept the top spot.
The people have given us a mandate by their votes to continue our work for a better, more vital Michigan that will achieve total progress for all the people of this state.
Perhaps Michigan played the major role.
What's the name of this track?
This is called Empire. June 19th, y'all.
Any featuring on this one?
It's just a straight instrumental.
Instrumental.
I wanted to start the record just by myself. Like, it's my record, so you see what I do, and then we'll show you all the people that I deal with.
Right.
So that's the first couple joints we're gonna play. Probably play maybe about 10 joints off the record. Not trying to give you the whole songs because y'all might chop my shit up and put it on eBay or something. You know what I'm saying?
The idea is for you to just get hooked on it and buy it.
Right.
So.
But yeah, that was the intro with Shafiq. Super cool cat, you know what I'm saying? Incredible musician. And the second joint was just House Shoes. What else should we play? Let's play the Danny joint. That's safe. We can let the Danny joint ride because I already gave that to y'all. So, nah, we'll do the Last Breath first. Hold on.
Let's see.
There we go. So, this is the first leak off of the record. It's a joint with Knots, who is definitely one of the greatest producers in the game for a long time. A lot of parallels. You know, he used to work with Dilla back in the day. In my opinion, he's probably has the most similar position to Dilla since Dilla left, because he has joint upon joint upon joint that a lot of people don't even know that he made. He has a very strong discography, and a lot of people just don't know who Knots is. They know that he made a lot of the best hip hop shit that you've heard, but you don't even know who he is. So he murdered this verse. He really murdered this verse on this joint, man. It's one of my favorite verses I've heard from him. Last Breath.
Player, don't make me have to call your name out.
Yeah, house shoes. One, Knots Rollins. In VA, we got rock Rock choppers and head busters with big guns to make the average hard rock a nigga heart stopper. Keep fucking with knots, ball. I advise you not to wake up with IVs and a walker beside you. The grandma's helping hand to guide you off to the shower with a bag behind you. Or in them dirty south woods, hearing nothing but hounds and shotguns, and your folks can't find you. That's how we do down here. Tell me, bruh, what you do when them guns around ya? Nah, you a big pussy. Soft in the motherfucker, heart stay mushy. Mind stay solid and cold and unbreakable. Magazine clip full, fucker make you centerfold. And turn the page of your life. Used to be that stand-up guy, nigga bound to that chair with the wheels. Give a fuck how it make you feel.
Major, minor, player, don't make me have to call your name out. Put your whole army against my team and last time breathing.
Can't breathe, gas for air. My hands meant to mangle your neck from ear to ear. Let's get it clear. See, I will go from here to there like be prepared. Ain't none of us scared. I break that nose bone, it's flared. Came from throwing the stones and throwing the mountain on top of your squares. Set up shop, chop them up, beware. Yo, house shoes. Let them know we ain't playing with rules. I got a few riders that'll come and spread the dudes. Hang them up like art at the Louvre. I'm mean too, like a part of the loop. I mean you would have to hop in the crew, like Saddam when surrounded by troops. Who's saying I'm insaner than you? That's why I smoke heavy. No smoke and those deadly. Roll up slow in the old Chevy. Cut them all down to confetti. Your last breath, hope you all ready.
We major, you minor, player, don't make me have to call your name out. Put your whole army against my team and last time breathing.
$1 million thoughts, look. Yeah, show the wind, paramedics bring oxygen. Man down, word around, it's the Hawks again. Popular like Oscar, the pop your lid open. Not convinced that you hear until you smell shit smoking. Catch him in the back street posted. Fresh clothing, change wardrobe like a war show hosting. Toast to the future, me when the glass go ching. You the past like chingy ass looter. I get dough, won't go pop like tumor. Padlock, got a shot, man, stop that rumor. Ain't new to the pain, champagne the memory, cascade. Everything's clean to my last day. Praise to the high, blazing lies, zipper on the fly. Stay higher than the tenor in the church choir. Earth, fire, wind, rain, came the sunshine. It's the cut like Fat Boy ain't on lunch line, nigga.
You major, you minor, player, don't make me have to call your name out. Put your whole army against my team and last time breathing.
So yeah, that's Last Breath with Knots, Oh No, and MED. It's a little interlude. We got the had to get the mayor on there. We got the mayor on this little interlude real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as hell. He's actually singing "Gotta Be the Shoes." Which is very amusing. June 19th, Trust Records. Pre-order that shit now before they're all gone. Before iTunes runs out, make sure you pre-order that shit. Joint. Y'all got like a chat room and shit. What up, chat room?
What up?
What up, chat room?
People want to ask some questions.
Oh, where we got questions?
You should. You
ask
can go
me a
on
question.
the chat on Ustream and
it's a once in a lifetime opportunity right now. For real.
And so, how long have you been living in LA? Like you moved from Detroit to LA. You have
6 years ago. Next month. July 6th will be 6 years. Time flies.
And I mean, listening to your beats, you still keep that Detroit hip hop sound very clear. And it's funny because you've been here 6 years, and sometimes like you're a musician, producer, we're influenced by also the city, the places you are living, like the whole environment, it's an influence. But I can clearly hear Detroit on your beats.
Stick to the script, you know what I'm saying? That's flowing through me. I mean, you might over the years, maybe 12 years from now, have some little Battle Cat shit or something. Battle Cat, for the record, is the greatest West Coast producer of hip hop of all time. It's not the Doctor. Yeah, you know, we'll see. But right now, I'm sticking to what I know. It's really hard to kind of. I'm not a very easily influenced person. You know what I'm saying? And I really kind of carry that flag.
Yeah. You're very
for where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Stick to your roots.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That's good. You were actually in Detroit recently because you're promoting the album. So you were at the Shelter, right?
Yeah. She's on top of her shit, fellas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Word.
So tell us about, like, how was it? How did you feel
great.
being there, back there, like being home, promoting your LP?
You know, it was fantastic. The one thing that I do wish is that the date could have fallen a little better because since the album's not out yet, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't sell the motherfucker. So if I was there, you know, I had like 400 people at the joint. So if I had product, I could have cashed out.
Whoa.
Still had to go home. I mean, it was a fantastic party. You know what I'm saying? Got to see a lot of cats I ain't seen in a long time.
Who was there?
Oh, man.
I saw Guilty Simpson was there.
Yeah, Gil was there. Marv was there. Mo. Fat Killers. Swift came down from D12. It's funny, man. I got a son. I got a 3-year-old son, and I don't drink like I used to. And I had 3 drinks on. I was drinking beers too. I wasn't even on no liquor, and I had like 3 or 4 beers. And I can't really remember everybody that was there.
Oh no! Oh, come on!
Shot them shock tops.
Come on!
Was getting it in with them shock tops.
Oh wow!
It was fantastic though. Everybody came down to rock, and you know.
And are you having a release party in LA, or you already had? So when
the
is
release
it?
party is a week from Monday. It's Monday, June 18th at the Del Monte Speakeasy in Venice, which is a very dope venue. Everyone's like, why are you doing it in Venice? So your lazy ass can get up and get in your car and drive to Venice. For real. This is my debut shit. Like, this is my debut release party in the city that I live. You better bring your ass out.
No excuse.
Yeah, but it's a super OG venue. You know what I'm saying? It's small, limited capacity. Tired of going to the same old venues all the time for the same old shit.
Yeah.
So I want to do something a little different. So.
And who are you having there? Are you having special guests that night?
I am, but it's so special I can't even tell you.
Oh.
So just bring your ass down. Monday, June 18th, Del Monte Speakeasy in Venice underneath the Townhouse. And then release date is Tuesday, June 19th, and I will be at Amoeba Music rocking with some guests as well.
Nice. And do you have any plans to tour with this album?
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm hitting the road the day after the release.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
Canada. We got Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, New York, DC, Virginia, Atlanta, Chicago, and headed back to Australia and New Zealand and the UK.
So far away.
Trying to get this Japan shit locked though. So that's all. That's top of the list right now.
And where's your like favorite spot to?
Out of the country that I've been, or just period. Vienna. Vienna's the joint. The last time I was in Vienna, yeah, hell yeah. The last time I was in Vienna, I DJ'd for 6 hours.
Oh, shit.
We left out the club at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Ridiculous.
And how many beers did you drink there?
I drank a lot of beers.
So you don't remember. You just know it's like your favorite spot.
No, for some reason, every time I go to Vienna, it's crazy. My homie Brank's out there, so we go over to the studio and just chill and listen to music all day and vibe out. Then we hit the spot, and me and Brank be drinking Hennessy. So time kind of goes by, you know what I'm saying? But like the last 3 times that I've been there, I want to say like the third to last time I've been there, I DJed for like 4 hours. Then the time after that was 5 hours, and this last time was 6 hours. So next time I might DJ 7 hours. You never know.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
And did you started DJing? How did you started like making music? Were you first a producer, or you started directly like?
I kind of started both at the same time.
How was it?
I had a friend DJ O Love, my boy Omari, who was like a couple grades below me in high school, and I always like to have all the music first.
Okay.
Like when I was in 6th grade, I knew that release day was Tuesday. Had my little list. They always had the calendar up in Music Land with all the new joints. So I was just always on top of the new shit so I could spread it and put everybody else up on it. And I went over Omari's crib one day and he had all these promo 12 inches. Like, it ain't hard to tell. Like, months to years before these albums have come out. You know what I'm saying? So hitting the record shops and getting them promo records and just going down to the club with a pile of records, asking the DJ if I can get like the last 15 minutes and do some little remixes and shit. And that was like 94.
Wow.
And yeah, right around the same time I started making beats, I was in this crew called 31 Flavors, and they was super crazy on the 4-track with the ill 4-track beats. And just watching them and seeing that it's really, you just gotta have the ear. It's not really that hard to make the shit. You just gotta know what you're trying to make and be able to bring it to fruition.
Yep. And you've been like, you had a residency for 10 years at the shelter?
11, almost 12. Yeah, I started working there in April of 1994, and I want to say, it's about 11, maybe 11 and a half years, up through like 2005 maybe. Yeah.
Okay. And that's like, you've always been like hyping up and putting all the dope shit out from Detroit, and still you keep on doing it with like on your album. You're still doing that. So
definitely. Yeah, just trying to use my platform to expose some good shit, you know. People complain that it ain't no good music out here. Man, it's more good music out here than ever. It's just not up in your face. You got to dig for it. I mean, you go on the computer. I mean, think about this. Any question that you have, I catch myself like once every couple of weeks, like, why am I asking somebody a question? You just type that shit into your computer. You know what I'm saying? Anything, the answer to any question in the world, you just ask that homie Google.
Now it's
and
Google.
He will let
Google's
you know.
the man now.
You know
That's
what I'm
sad
saying?
though. That's kind of sad.
It's crazy.
And also, other than just hyping Detroit, I see you also support a lot of new producers, up and coming producers from other places like Knowledge.
Yep. Knowledge is incredible. If you don't know, pay attention. I want to say his Bandcamp is Gloof, gloof.bandcamp.com. He's been one of my favorites, if not my favorite producer for probably the last 2 or 3 years. Whenever I go out of the country or do traveling, it's great, like airport, plane, you know, walking the streets of a city you've never been. It's a great soundtrack for that. So he's got his own shit.
You even curated one of his albums, right?
Yeah, Old Clouds. Yeah.
It's really good. I got a chance to listen to it. And you better stay tuned because we might have him sometime soon in Dvtv. So you never know. Okay, so you want to keep on playing some more joints from your album?
Let's play this Danny joint.
Let's go.
Motherfucking water. Shit. Dumb motherfucker. Shit.
Danny Brown.
Good goodness alive.
Damn.
Woo. Hey. Woo.
Tweet.
Hey.
Tweet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
I shoot like Apollo, hot like the balcony at the Apollo. I said Trent George, just follow. Brown like skydiving, put on your goggles. You little niggas study what I'm author. Arms too short, my reach like Tarver. Yeah. Got butter like George Washington Carver. Got the mother of your baby in the forecourt. The air legs look like saucer. I used to chop rocks on the saucer. Get up in your bitch stomach like monsters. Now she boy smelling you sitting in the truck. Now ain't that some hoe ass shit? Like the third little piggy, stacking up bricks to the big bad whoop. Blow it on sticks, stomach young cocky nigga can't tell me shit. Short with the white, call me interracial. Fifth like the porn star getting niggas facial. Beat cases and never tell me my niggas got cheese like Rambo Field. He was something other than white beater. Nights I used to sleep by a kerosene heater. Wishing I could get some Lord Caesar. That's why I rhyme tight like Scrooge Ebenezer. I leaned her like the Tower of Pisa. I steamed her like the dry cleaners. Now you got a permanent breast, cause nigga touching Danny Brown like touching a ref. That's like touching yourself, cause nigga fucking Danny Brown like fucking yourself. Spent 900 on the Louis V belt, but what's up priceless? Leave niggas lifeless. Bro, eat niggas like steak fries. Don't get two piece like Popeye. I'm just sitting in the caddy so good, blow blunts with my baby mama, new baby daddy. Rap like no one else can. When you hear Brown, no one else can. Watching like the other folks, like it's on the court. And I'm number 24. Y'all niggas hoes. Wanna see me locked up, scrapping over dough, cause I roll with white hoes with my no-no. Good shit. Fuck Polo, white and black days look like the broken toe logo. Think that ain't when it is, you be standing on the corner, selling did, nigga. Could put a lot in you like the 80 kid.
Yeah, we gonna. We don't ever know how we gonna be acting.
Danny Brown, sweet. Let it go. June 19th. This Quelle right here.
Yeah.
My little brother.
With the red gravy. That's cool. We about to be to the other side. They gonna have to king us. Right? Yeah. You out your noodles with the red gravy. It's the kings, the champs, the winners, Lux babies. You fucks is shady, you stay illin'. Temperatures $180. Modern miracle, medics praise me. The best raised me, only I amaze me. They call the cadence lazy, but I just let the rhythm take me. Living a dream, it takes more than dark roads to wake me. Life is beautiful, but it's crazy. We reign supreme, two lords, choose and choose. No need to look for more, just choose the two. You watch your noodles with the red gravy. Cap the kingers, dun, dun, dun. King.
Keep bouncing.
Keep bouncing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm excited about right now. I'm excited about Sunday. I'm gonna go see Madagascar 3. I don't know about you. That's what I'm gonna do.
With James?
Yes, me and James and Mama Bear. Gonna go down to LA Live. Madagascar 3, dog. Alex the Lion. King of the Jungle. I can't wait.
And after that, June 18th, the release party. And then June 19th, the album release. Right?
But Madagascar 3 on Sunday.
Okay. You should
I
all
don't think there's a movie in my life that I have watched more than Madagascar 2. Just because that's James' joint. Like, what you want to watch, James? Alex. I want to watch Alex. Let's watch Alex.
Whoa. So is it your favorite now?
What's that?
It's your favorite, like, animated movie?
The thing you come to realize when you have children is that all the movies they do for kids, they actually do for their parents.
Yes.
And they're actually, like, better than anything else in the movie theater. Like, real talk.
You end up laughing more and having more fun than the kid, though.
Man.
Because they won't understand, like, a lot of things.
Puss in Boots, yo. Quit playing. Don't play, yo. Puss in Boots is not for the kids.
Alice in Wonderland is not for the kids.
Man.
No. Beauty and the Beast isn't either.
I think my favorite joint is Up, though. Up was really good. I showed that movie to my mom, and, you know, I cry every time I watch it. Like, that shit is heavy, man. Like, 10 minutes in, like, they show him get married. Like, he meets the chick, and they live their life, and she dies. And I show it to my mom, and she's like, Michael, why are you showing this to me? And she's, like, sobbing. I was like, it's cool, Mom. It's a good movie. It gets happier. It just starts on kind of a heavy note. But Madagascar 3 on Sunday, goddammit.
Yeah, you better go. You might see how she's there. And James, so you should go. What else we got? Are you going to play some more joints? There's a question. How would you describe, like, we all know, like, we can have an idea of how the West Coast hip-hop sounds or how the East Coast hip-hop sounds, but how would you define the Motor City hip-hop sound? How do you define it?
It's kind of undefinable. I've been asked that question so many times, and it's not something you can put a finger on at all. It's just, we're the best.
But you can still feel it, you know, like for
I
me.
mean, for real. I think I kind of figured it out last week. This might have a lot to do with it because, I mean, I can't front. You know, I love hip hop music. I'm definitely, you know, an avid supporter of all that is good and pure within this hip hop shit. But a lot of cats back in Detroit, we love this hip hop shit, but we're not like, it ain't that backpack shit. Like, we make hip hop music, but we're not like fucking hip hop. That's because that shit is super. The motherfuckers that do that shit are super cornball. All that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is corny as hell. We just do what we do, and the music that we create just happens to fall within that genre. And when we create music, it's not pointed toward any means of success or economic promise. You know what I'm saying? We're not making money. We're not making records to get rich. Detroit is a hard ass city, and that creation process is an escape for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that has a lot to do with it. It might be like a high lead content in the water. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? We just got it.
But that's actually how it feels.
Right.
Like the music feels like so like deep and tight, but still very soulful.
Right.
That's like what you guys are expressing.
Right. It's definitely an edge to it, but it's a lot of emotion in it. But it's all the shit has that hard kind of jagged edge to it. You know.
Because it's not like, hey, party, palm trees.
No, it's not that
at all.
It's not that. It's get in the house quick. You know what I'm saying? Get in the house.
Oh my God. So I definitely want to go to Detroit. I want to experience it.
Be careful.
What places should I go when I visit Detroit?
Lafayette, Coney Island. Hitsville, you got to go to Hitsville. You got to go to Belle Isle. You got to drive down 7 Mile. Where else, Jeremy?
Where else?
You go to a Tigers game.
Just want to make sure I don't miss it.
Cliff Bells, Burt's on Broadway, Eastern Market. Yeah, all that. Yeah, definitely. We got the little festivals downtown and all that.
Sounds
you can go to the
good.
east side and get robbed if you want to. Right.
Hey, and talking about Detroit, like, where did you meet JD? Did you meet him in Detroit or in LA?
I met Jay. I was working at this record store called Street Corner Music in 1994. 13 Mile in Southfield. That was kind of the first platform that I had, because I did all the DJ shit. I kind of ran all the ears of the city for a long time, but on the other side of the coin, I worked at all the record stores, so you could hear me playing like the brand new shit on Friday, knowing that you could come and see me tomorrow and buy that shit, unless it was like a white label. Then it would be coming in like 2 or 3 weeks or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. I've been blessed, with a really good equation of kind of how things, the opportunities I was available to provide to others,
And how did the friendship started? Can you tell us a little bit?
Street Corner Music. This cat just walked in one day and was digging, and he would have a stack of records. He'd go back to the turntable, and you could notice that he would like find some shit and he'd run it back, take the headphones off, and just you could see something was going on. We just struck up a conversation. This was right around when like the Beats, Rhymes, and Life shit was getting worked on, and Far Side and all that. That had just kind of started. So I got off of work. We went out. He had a white Ford Ranger. It was before the checks were coming. You know what I'm saying? And he popped the tape in, and that shit was crazy. That shit changed everything. Like when the first time I heard hip hop, it was like that.
With him?
It was like the first time I heard hip hop, I was like, I'm good. This is what I need right here. I don't need nothing else. Wow. When I heard Dilla's shit, same difference, but within the genre. Like, okay, this is the best shit that I've ever heard. It's like some Pete Rock shit, but on steroids. You know what I'm saying? And Pete Rock was, I've said in a lot of interviews, like before I heard Jay shit, Pete Rock was Jesus Christ. Period. I'm not a religious motherfucker. This music is my religion. And Pete Rock was literally Jesus Christ. So I heard Dilla, and it was like the next level of that shit. And I was like, this is the best shit I heard. It's from my city. And I just did my most to cram that shit down motherfuckers' throats for like the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So, yeah, that's how we met.
And you had like, wow, it's a great story, and you had that you feel like blessed by
Definitely, yeah, definitely blessed. I mean,
having met him.
you know, he was geek, that I was geek, because I had that platform. Like I owned the ears of the city, so he would have a new batch, he'd hit me up. You know, I'd come through and grab the batch. I was bringing a tape deck down to the club on Friday nights. You know, I eventually bought like a portable DAT player for like $700 just so that he could bring me DAT tapes on Friday night, like fresh out the studio. It's crazy. Yeah, classic.
And since then you were friends, you just continue being friends. Did you made any like produced stuff together as well?
I released one of the first records like way back in, what was it, 97, 96, the JD Unreleased EP. It was a collection of remixes that he had submitted to labels, and they were fronted on.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
We were listening. There's one of Master Ace, like
Sitting on Chrome
Sitting
remix.
on Chrome by JD.
Yeah,
We
Sitting
were
on
listening
Chrome
to it
was
earlier today.
Artifacts, The Ultimate, Busta Rhymes Woo Ha, Busta Rhymes Abandoned Ship, Stakes is High, and D'Angelo Dreaming Eyes of Mine remix, which is quit playing. That shit is bananas. But yeah, we put that out. When I was working at the record shop, Peanut Butter Wolf didn't even have Stone Sour Records. He just worked for TRC, which was a distribution company that I either ordered all my records from TRC or Buds out of New York or Fat Beats. And Wolf was my rep at TRC. And Amir from Kind of Amir was my rep at Fat Beats. So that was some classic shit, you know what I'm saying? But put the record out. That shit did really good. Put the Fat Cat 12-inch out, Dedication of the Suckers, in 99. That shit did real good. Crazy story. They hit me up and said they want to pre-order 6,000 records.
Oh, wow.
Which was cool. I mean, this is back in 99 when you could sell 25,000 copies of a 12-inch. Like, real shit. Platinum on a 12-inch now is like maybe 2,500 copies, like a tenth of that. And I'm like, yo, 6,000 ain't enough. You need to pre-order 10,000 copies of this shit. Like, no, we're just going to get 6. I'm like, fuck it. 6,000. The motherfucking record sold out in 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I told you. Damn. And it was just a pain in the ass because I had partners and the re-up time took like a month to get the re-up on the next shipment. So, the thing is, back in that time, you got to stay on it. Like, you got to have it available right then to keep the momentum going. So, I mean, we topped off at like 12,000 copies, which is, pretty respectable,
So you've been releasing a lot of stuff for other people, and it was under your own, like, it was
House Shoes Recordings, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I also, I did 2 beats on the MCA album for Dilla, the shit that got shelved and unfortunately leaked a few years ago. Thankfully, my 2 joints weren't on the leaked version, so a lot of people still ain't heard them. I mean, honestly, one of the joints, I still haven't heard the whole shit because J-Rock's got it, and he played it on Benji B like a few years ago, but he just played like a minute of it. But I told him, I was like, I don't want the song. I don't want that shit until the record comes out. I just want to keep it fresh. The first time I hear that song finished, I'm gonna be playing the whole album.
So you just listen to a little part of it?
Yeah. Just a little verse.
It's nice.
He was always saying he wanted Fabulous to rhyme on that shit. Funny. Maybe we can still make that happen. You never know.
So, okay. So now let's continue. Maybe listen to.
Yes. This is my favorite joint on the record. It's a more soulful joint. It's Chimetta Rose. Joint's called Castles. This is dedicated to my man J1. It's a heavy record, man.
The Deer.
Yeah, big homie, man. Animal Kingdom, stand up. But this is my dedication to him, featuring Chimetta Rose. Serious business.
Get more money. Okay, we're gonna get more money. Okay, we're gonna get more money. Okay, we're gonna get into something else.
La da la da. It reminded me of you. The things we used to do. Love and laughter. Life in the sun with you. The rain will fade away. What pain don't take away. Just pray I keep my faith. 'Cause life gets hard. Pressing on. But when I miss you, nowhere I'll go. Where there's castles in the sky. We sit on clouds and talk about old times. How no one can take these days away. We felt the sky was ours. We sit and talk for hours. You said the sky was ours. What am I supposed to do with this pain in my chest? Strain, 'cause I'm thinking about you. But I'll never regret time that was spent. So tragic to miss the magic of you. And everyone will love you still. The rain will fade away. What pain don't take away. Just pray I keep my faith. 'Cause life gets hard. Pressing on. So when I miss you, nowhere I'll go. Where there's castles in the sky. We sit on clouds and talk about old times. How no one can take these days away. We felt the sky was ours. We sit and talk for hours. You look me in the eyes and you will say, you said the sky was ours.
Everybody challenges each other, and it's not a sad thing. It's not like, there's like, who got the best. It's just everybody appreciates everyone's art, and when you do appreciate someone else's art, it makes your art better because you know that like you gotta come with it. Cats in LA is coming with it right now, and the bar is set, and we just trying to own up to it. All of us are, so.
Whoa, it really sounds like heaven.
Yeah, the last interlude, that's J1 talking at the end of the record too. I wanted to find a piece of him. I have this habit of when we get put into kind of emotional situations, I like to kind of go for the gut because those people that aren't with us anymore kind of deserve that emotion. Totally. You know what I'm saying? So I found an interview of Master Blaster and I took that piece. That was almost so deadly right there. It almost went down.
Yes. It was
and I put that little interview at the end, but then that live clip, J1 was from Cleveland. And I just stumbled on this like iPhone video on YouTube that someone put up, and that's his last show that he did in Cleveland in October of last year, like 2 months before he, like a month and a half before he passed. And it's so heavy, man, because finding out after the fact, like a few months back, the homies up in the Bay, Tico and Max and Billy, said that them cats on that video are actually his brothers. Like the first voice you hear, he's like, "That's my brother, that's my brother, that's my brother, he's a bad motherfucker." But then when it breaks, you hear another voice come in and it goes to "That's our brother," and those are actually like Javon's brothers. So it's just crazy how I put some shit in there not even knowing that it had that much more weight behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely, I'm probably more proud of that record than anything I've ever produced. You know, making the rap shit is cool. Some shit for us to smoke to, drink to, nod your head to. You know, maybe fight a motherfucker. But to create something, I mean, I've played that record for a lot of the homies, and that shit moves motherfuckers to tears. And there's a lot of power in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare that, you know, you can be touched by something like that. For me to have a part in that creation is fucking the best feeling ever. Even though I've heard the record like 500 times and it still sticks me in the gut when I hear it, you know?
That's when you know it, and when you are able, like, there's albums that you just need to listen to them from intro to outro completely.
Right,
it's just not
right.
one
That's what
track
this is made
enough.
for. You know, that's
what it's
definitely,
about.
it's a very good point. This record is not some shit you skip through.
No.
When you get this record, you play it from beginning to end. It's like one big ass song. It's nothing you skip through because you're gonna miss something. I got interludes kind of joining each track. It's like a movement, the whole record. You know what I'm saying? A throwback, you know, kind of a nod to the classic albums of the time where I was just coming up in this shit, where the shit kind of made a lot more sense, just the way that the records moved. A lot of times these days it just sounds like a motherfucker put 50 songs in a folder and hit shuffle, and the first 15 joints you get, that's the record.
They have nothing to do, like it doesn't have a...
There's no coherence, you know what I'm saying? This album's really fucking good, and I think you should go buy it. Pre-order that shit right now.
Intro to outro or outro to intro, however you want it, but no skipping through. So it's gonna be out on the 19th, June 19th, but you can pre-order. And also you released the EP that actually has some tracks that are gonna be included, that are included in the LP, right?
The Time EP is out now. You can find it on iTunes and all your other digital distributors. The first pressing of the 12 inches are already sold out. The first pressing of the album is actually already sold out on some pre-order shit like 2 weeks before it comes out. So we got to press like a whole nother pressing to make sure the shit can be in the stores when it comes out. Yeah, the Time EP's got the Danny Brown joint, the Big Tone joint, Castles is on there, and then there's 2 instrumentals that aren't on the album. Trying to go back to when 12 inches had some extra shit, you know, like different remixes of different shit. So
yeah, so you better get 2 of them because they all have their special touch.
Yeah, so the colored vinyl, the first press was colored vinyl, they're all gone, but we got another batch coming up just on plain black vinyl. Big shouts to my man K Fresh, who bodied the opening set at my release party in Detroit last week. And big shouts to my man DJ Soko, both tuned in right now. Soko just made that trip from Detroit out to New York. He's taking the city, you know, spreading the boundaries, going and seeing different things, growing his perspective. Definitely proud of that dude doing his thing. Just put a record out on Mellow Music a few weeks back, sold out. So you know when you put records out and they sell out, you're doing the right thing. The key is to put records out and have the records sell out, not sell out and then put records out. You know what I'm saying?
It's the other way around.
Right.
We should show the cover art of the EP and also the LP, because I really love I mean, I love both, but the EP is just too special.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Yeah. But meantime, let me show you. You have to Let It Go. Yay. I won't tell you what's in the inside because you have to get it. You'll be surprised. I won't show you that. It's a secret. And this is the EP, the Time. Oh no, wait. I hope you guys can see this. It's beautiful. Yay. You see a tiny hand right there.
King James.
And then Here's a man. Yay.
It's Big Papa.
Beautiful. James.
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna play one more joint off the record, and I'm gonna play one of these little bonus joints off of here.
Yes.
Like I said, you can get this on iTunes right now before they sell out. Time EP, just search the shit.
Do it.
It's money well spent, you know what I'm saying? Salute and respect motherfuckers like me who carry on the tradition that this shit was raised upon, you know? Classic album. Buy that shit. I have a family. I'm having a daughter in 3 months. I got a son, you know what I'm saying? Got Mama Bear. I gotta get some ring money, you know what I'm saying?
You're on point then.
Real
You're on
talk,
point.
man.
Totally. The album just came on point. Like
Yeah.
on time.
So this joint, little story behind this joint. It's called Roller Coaster, featuring my man Self Says. Self Says I came to be familiar with his shit a few years ago. He had a free EP online called Something Out of Nothing that you can still just Google, download it. Bananas, you know what I'm saying? A little bit to the left. But yeah, my man Fat Albert Einstein, I had him like replay one of my joints on some live shit. And like musically, this is probably like one of my favorite points in the record. But this is Roller Coaster. After this, little interlude.
This roller coaster is starting to feel more for a hop in the passenger seat and get you some. Whoa, whoa, get you some. Whoa, oh. This roller coaster is starting to feel more for a hop in the passenger seat and get you some. Whoa, whoa, get you some. From life, smiley faces and frowns to ups and downs. Through this rap music, the ebb and flow of words and sounds. Arranged in a matter, allowing me to rearrange space. Seeing my fate reflected on my face, I'm cheesing. The sign of an angel and a magic, found amongst all of the static. How much fun I am having in this moment you cannot even imagine. And furthermore, fathom for that matter. Nah, look y'all, no hands. Learn to embrace, know that it's a part of a bigger plan. There is a settling sensation inside that sentiment, serenity. Continue on with this sweet serenade. Hey. So serenade, oh how I adore the way that you play the strings. You sing for me sweet something for eternity. Eternally, I internalize the sunrise. This roller coaster is starting to feel more for a hop in the passenger seat and get you some. Whoa, whoa, get you some. Whoa, oh. This roller coaster is starting to feel more for a hop in the passenger seat and get you some. Whoa, whoa, get you some. Is this real life or is this fantasy? Maybe this is some sort of beautiful amalgamation created the reality and happened in my final destination. This is a place of total concentration and effort to move with the best foot forward. Phase 2, transitioning. More than a mere change in scenery. In the literal sense of changing how I see it, therefore making a change within. Furthermore making a change in my surrounding. A change in scenery happens to follow accordingly. So I move just like I should, knowing that I could win. It's free as the oxygen ingested, the atmospheric lens. I inhale, then I exhale. That cell guided by the wind. The compass is so telling, the feeling is overwhelming. Let the games begin. This roller coaster is starting to feel more for a hop in the passenger seat and get you some. Whoa, whoa, get you some. Whoa, oh. This roller coaster is starting to feel more for a hop in the passenger seat and get you some. Whoa, whoa, get you some. If it's one thing I can say, I know that I'm on my way. If it's one thing I can say, I know that I'm on my way. If it's one thing I can say, I know that I'm on my way. If it's
like that shit. I was just telling them I like that shit because like that's something that nobody would really expect. You know, Shoes has, you know, I got some shit, but if I would have played me that, I'd have been like, you know, a year ago. I'm like, man, that shit is crazy. I didn't make that. That's dope. Big shouts to Fat Albert Einstein who played, you know, all that shit live. That's one of my beats and shit. And I sent it to him and he killed that. So yeah, he got a new project out too. Just Google Fat Albert Einstein. He's crazy. He got a joint that came out last year called After the Beep. And basically, he had a hobby. Like, he was on some kind of transient drifter type shit back in the day. And in his travels, his hobby was going to like thrift and resale shops and buying answering machine tapes. So, like, he collected all these tapes from answering machines. So he's got all these crazy ass messages, and his music is kind of real dubbed out, kind of reggae style a little bit, but crunchy. And he's got all these crazy ass.
But
like,
he sampled all those.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Whoa.
After the Beat, Fat Albert Einstein. Check that shit out.
Shit.
Super dope. So I'm gonna play you the Suspended joint off of the Time EP. This is a bonus instrumental that's not on the proper album.
Not on Let It Go.
It's a flip of some shit off a class. One of my favorite records, Group Home, Suspended in Time. I found the OG and kind of did it my way. So let's see here.
Just trying to.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Suspended.
I'm gonna fight for the prestige, not for me, but to uplift my little brothers who are sleeping.
So yeah, there you have it.
Quite a trip.
Funny story about this beat right here. Oh God, this is like 96. Like 96. I gave Dilla that record. It's I don't want to. I'm not gonna snitch the sample out, but I gave Jay the sample for that. But it's funny. It's like I made a beat with it and I played it for him and I was like, oh, I think you could do it a little better. But the beat is damn near like exactly the same. Of course, the drums is a little cleaner, but just structurally, you know. And I never heard that beat until this record came out. I'm like, wow, he touched, like, that's dope. He touched it. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Yeah.
So he followed your taste.
Right. Yeah. God bless Dilla, man.
Yeah.
Best ever.
Totally.
Period. Don't try to argue about me with that shit. Don't come in here talking that Dr. Dre's the best, any of that bullshit. In order to be the greatest producer of all time, you have to actually make the beats. You You know what I'm saying?
I think nobody would argue about it. It's just he's
Period.
just the god.
Of course, you know, you got the guys. You got, you know, Primo. You got Pete Rock. Classic records. Ridiculous track record. But just on some scientist shit. Dilla. Period. Dilla can do shit that nobody else could do. Period. And he could do what everybody else could do. That's what the separating factor is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Always.
Thank you so much for being
Definitely.
here.
Thank you for having me.
Delicious Vinyl.
Yes.
It's your home. I mean, you've been doing things with like Frank Nitt and
Yep,
Illa
yep.
J as well. So
Yep.
and I mean JD of course.
Extended family, you know?
So it was such a pleasure having you here, sharing to us like not your music. You were sharing like part of your life because that's what music reflects, right?
I'm a real dude. You know what I'm
So-
saying? You get that honesty.
We can
Honesty
really-
is the most
really
important
tell.
thing. You know what I'm saying? My word of advice, my little wisdom that I'm gonna leave y'all with before I leave. Honesty is the best policy. Period. From any situation in life. You know what I'm saying? But when this music shit, there's nothing that is more harmful to somebody's career or what they think they are going to have as a career than a yes man. If your boy's making music and the shit is not good, tell him the shit is not good. Period. Because one of two things are gonna happen after that. He's either gonna call you some names, y'all might tussle for a minute. He might call you a hater, he might not fuck with you anymore. But the flip side of the coin is when you tell somebody how you really feel about it and their shit ain't good, they might actually try to get better.
Yeah, they will improve.
Instead of thinking that they got some shit when they're fucking horrible. Which is why the rap game is so fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
People think I'm an asshole and I'm brash and all that. I'm not. I'm just fucking honest. In an era where honesty is not represented anymore. So call it what you want. I'm still going to be a beacon of light for real shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're going to get from House Shoes. And I don't fuck with Facebook, so follow me on Twitter @House Shoes.
Mad respects, House Shoes. Thank you so much. And talking about honesty, let it go.
Let it go.
This joint, this has it.
June 19th.
Thank you.
Peace.
I'm Girly Stuff, House Shoes, Dvtv. See you in the next stream.